Hey guys, so as you can tell, I look a little weird right now, and that would be because I have a full face of makeup and no eye makeup on. The reason for that is I am going to be comparing the Urban Decay Naked Palette with the Covergirl Goldens Palette. I really do think these are dupes for each other, and I just wanted to show you what I think. So I'm going to have the Covergirl side on this side and the Naked side on this side. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put an eyeshadow primer down. I'm going to use my current favorite, which is the Maybelline. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Prime and Smooth. So I'm just going to put that on each eye, blend it out. Now, first thing I'm going to say is these are obviously not going to be exact dupes for each other because one has 12 shadows and one has 8. And in this one, there's a couple shades that are not in this one. So it's more like it dupes like half the palette. Alright, so I am going to take a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and from the Naked palette, I am going to set that with Virgin. Like I said, high-end on this side, drugstore on this side. So, just setting the eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow primer. I'm not gonna lie, I've been loving the Naked palette recently. I've been wearing it a lot lately. And, you know, I did not step onto the makeup scene until after the Naked 3 was already out. So, I've really been loving this. Alright, now using the same eyeshadow brush, but the other side, I am going to take the first shade out of this palette, which is called Cream, and set my eye on this side. And yeah, anyway, I've just been loving the Naked palette recently, but I know not everyone wants to shell out 50 bucks, so I was really like digging into my makeup collection to see what I could find as a dupe, and I found this one and one other that I will be showing in a couple of weeks. I can't wait to show you. So, there we go. Both sides are set. So you can see the colors look exactly the same. Like, if you didn't know, would you have been able to tell? Probably not. Alright, so next I am going to go in with Naked with just my Real Techniques base shadow brush, which I don't understand why it's called a base shadow brush. It is definitely a crease brush. Oh, before I do that, actually, I want to put down some shadow shields, just because sometimes the colors can give me some fallout, and I don't want that, and the shadow shields have been wonderful. So, there's one. I do find that the Covergirl one has more fallout than the Naked, but I still put it on both sides just in case. It also gives me a nice sharp line on the outer corner. So anyway, like I said, taking the color Naked and putting that in my crease. And don't mind any noise in the background. I am watching, well, not watching, but I have some YouTube videos playing in the background just because I need background noise when I film. I don't know what it is, but I just need background noise. Ooh, itchy.
here, which, you know, works for now. We don't know when we're going to get new couches because we might be moving, so we just had this out here until we decided what we want to do. But anyway, we just have this rug out here. I think it's from Wayfair.com. This coffee table is from American Freight.
Just going in there with that color multiple times. And it's great. Also, I did want to point out that on the Covergirl palette, it says shades like a leading $50 eyeshadow palette, and it says that on all three of them. So I think their goal really was to copy the Naked palettes in a way. Well, not copy, but like give you an option from the drugstore. Alright, that's good. So I'm just gonna wipe the brush off over here. Get off as much of the color as possible because I do want to use the same brush. I really like this brush for going in the crease. And I'm going to take the shade Cookie, which is also the third shade in. Anyway, but so I definitely think that the goal of Covergirl was to give you an option that's very much like the Naked palettes. That is just my thought. Covergirl, if I am wrong, please do not shoot me. I love your products. I wore your foundation on my wedding day. Which, if you guys want to see a video of what makeup I wore on my wedding day, just please let me know, and I will do that for you. So, again, just building up this color in the crease like I did with the Naked palette.
Which is the kitchen and dining room area. So the first thing you're probably wondering what the hell this is. Well, this is actually my little skeleton that I showed you in my Halloween decoration tour, or haul, I mean. I'm sorry, I can't talk. So that's what he looks like. I just have him hanging there, and I just think it looks super, super cool.
And as you, I don't know if you can see, but on the shadow shields, you see the color coming off on the shadow shields when I go over it. And you can literally see that the colors are exactly the same. Yes, the Covergirl takes a little bit more building, but that's okay. Because if I remember correctly, this is like 15 bucks and this is like 50. So, like I said, not everybody has the $50 to shell out. So, having to build it a little bit more, but still get the same result, it's not necessarily a bad thing. And I did also want to say that I find it's awesome that the drugstore is coming out with so many different eyeshadow palettes. For the longest time, the only way you could get an eyeshadow palette was a high-end one, like the Naked palette. And I'm just so happy that drugstore's branching out, basically. Alright. These two brushes going in the need-to-be-cleaned pile. Okay. So there are those two colors, as you can see, exactly the same. Now I am going to take my crease brush and blend. And this is literally just for blending purposes. I'm not applying any color with this at all. It's completely clean. Completely clean. I just want to blend. Blend, 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 blend. Alright, next shade I'm going to take it from the Urban Decay is Half Baked, which is right here. I have fallen in love with this shade. Actually, I'm not going to use that brush. I'm going to use the brush I've been using to put Half Baked on all week because it has Half Baked on it already. So again, Half Baked right there. Gonna load it up. And I'll use that one for Half Baked Dupe. Oh, I love Half Baked. It is such a pretty gold color. And it just got really dark all of a sudden. Don't you love it? Oh, and now it's getting bright. I never thought I would like Half Baked just because I've never really been a warm eyeshadow person, but lately just using it all the time, I've been loving it. And look, see, look at all that fallout. Aren't you happy we got the shadow shields? Which I got at Walmart for like $5. All right, put that in the dirty pile. And next I'm gonna go in with the shade Sunkissed. And put that on this side.
I'm drinking some water right now. I have my little, I have my Chihuahua cup here that I got from Five Below. And then also, obviously, we have a microwave here. That's what that looks like, just a standard microwave. And then here is my fridge. Well, here's what it looks like on my fridge. I think it looks so freaking cool. I just love the way that looks, especially with the
oh my god. It's like falling apart in pieces on me. I don't like that. But, I mean, Naked one kind of does the same thing. So once again, going in with a clean blender brush and just blending that out. But as you can see, the colors are pretty much the same. They are identical. And everyone's like, oh, nobody will ever be able to find a dupe for Half Baked, blah, 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 blah. Covergirl did it. Girl. Alright, so again, back to blending. Because I do plan on wearing this out today, so I don't want it looking dumb. Alright. Is there any other shades in here? Is that a dupe for Dark Horse? I feel like it is. It is. So I do have to include it. Alright. So, I normally don't put... That already dried out. Okay. I don't normally put a dark color in my outer corner just because I feel like it closes off my eyes personally. But for the sake of this video, I will do something of that accord. I am going to put Dark Horse with this brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to tap off excess, and I'm just gonna put it. In the outer corner.
This little skeleton guy on this clock, because this clock doesn't actually work. So I figured this would be a really good place for this little guy. He actually lights up.
And I'm really actually liking the way that looks. And do I have another e.l.f. brush to do this with? Of course I don't. So I will have to wipe this off and use the same brush. And just bring a little bit down. But for the most part, I'm keeping it in the crease, but on the outer half. and pulling that in. Okay, and then I'm gonna wipe it off. There's literally nothing left. I can show you. Nothing left. So I'm gonna go in with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Camel. Ugh. So just going in the outer corner again.
I promise you that we don't drink that much, we just collect bottles, so don't think anything of it. So yeah, here's what my kitchen looks like. It's super little, simple, you know. This rug, I don't know where this rug is from, but my mom gave it to me. That's really all I can say for that. But yeah, that is what my kitchen looks like. Okay, so that is basically...
It's wicked pretty, not gonna lie. Why have I never done this before? And once again, just gonna blend.
That was on August 27th, 1993, so I was only 4 days old. Vicky and Dog and baby Bree, so I love that.
I feel like that's it. That one might be, like, let me check for you. I think that's all the dupes that I can grab. Oh, jeez. That one stuck really well, damn. And as you can see, there's a good amount of fallout from both sides. Like, and then I'm just gonna blend. And I know I don't match my shirt. I really don't care right now. Alright, there you go. And there you have it. Can you tell the difference? If you didn't know, I don't think you could. And if you say you can, I'm gonna call you a liar. But just blending, 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 blending. And now I'm just gonna curl my lashes and put on some mascara, and I'll be right back. I am back and everything's done. I put on some mascara, which I think is officially empty and I can throw into my empties box. Thank God, because I was not the biggest fan of that mascara, not gonna lie. But this is the finished look, and as I said before, long story short, this is, if you want something that's a dupe worthy and will give you a very similar look, and you don't want to shell out $50, I would recommend the Covergirl Goldens Palette. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my Nakeds palette. I will always love my Nakeds palette. Like I said earlier in the video, I've been absolutely obsessed with it lately, but it is $50. I got it for Christmas. I lucked out. This is like $15. I bought this with my own money and I was okay with that. Am I okay with spending $50 in a nice shadow palette? Me personally? Yeah. Do I wait a little while? Yeah, I wait a long while because I really need to think about if I really want something. Luckily for me, I got this I got all of my Naked palettes for Christmas gifts, actually. And I lucked out. So, drugstore, high-end. Can you tell the difference? Let me know down below. I know you already know what side they're on, but so don't be like, oh yeah, that side is drugstore. It shucks. Please just tell me whether or not you can see a difference in quality, difference in color. I don't want you being like, oh my god, I know that one's drugstore, so I'm just gonna say it sucks even if it doesn't. And if you're wondering what lipstick I'm wearing right now, I am wearing the Ofra Cosmetics and Kathleen Lights collaboration in Miami Fever. I absolutely love this color. Alright, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!